Hello, fellow gamers. Welcome back for more Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Kevin J 2010 here with a spin slash. In the last episode, we collected the last of the light. We collected all the light spirits in Kakariko Village and the surrounding area, and yeah, it wasn't really that much. In this episode, we are actually going to. Oh, we can't yet. Oh. There's actually a heart piece and a couple of golden bugs that we can go collecting out there, but sadly we can't because we are getting blocked with that stupid gate and we can't be Wolf Link. So, because we can't really get that, we're just gonna have to keep going on. I completely forgot about that. Ah, that's really annoying. But there are still a couple of golden bugs we can still grab right now. And that is what I'll be doing in this episode. Heading off this way. Okay, here in the graveyard, we're going to see our first golden bugs that are not part of Hyrule Field, technically. Because right up here you will find the male ant. The male ant likes to live in trees near graveyards. One thing you may want to do, if you ever want money, you can push these graves out of the way. A yellow rupee! Anyway. Yeah, I'm still recording this in one session. You can tell because the thing didn't happen. Oh. Anyway, I'm just being silly. Oddly enough, there's actually a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. There's a lot of heart pieces just here in Kakariko Village. But we actually can't get any of them right now because they're being very mean and don't want to be our friends anymore. They're mean people. I gotta remember. You can get the other golden bug, but I'm trying to remember where it is. I think I remember where it is. Where was it? It was. I can't fit in there. Okay. You fall down into here. You can even hear it. You can hear that little twinkle, and you'll know that it's nearby. It's one thing I forgot to mention about the golden insects. And we find the female ant. Now that's already our second pair. Another thing I forgot to mention, once you start collecting the golden bugs, you'll get a nice little thing in your start menu showing which ones you have and stuff. And it even pairs them up nicely for you. And again, keep in mind, I can only keep track of... keep in mind, I'm collecting them now, but we don't necessarily need them just yet. Anyway, so I'm going to head up to Death Mountain. So let's go. Okay. Now, because I did a montage last time, you probably missed what I did, but you'll see it now. I'm yawning. Not that tired, it's only like 7 o'clock, not that bad. Yeah, so here we are in Death Mountain. We're just gonna climb up it. I don't know why, but I can always remember the way Link climbs things in this game. It just seems like maybe a weird way to climb, and you'll see a Goron over here, and he goes, "Ah, no humans allowed. These lands ahead belong to the Goron tribe. The elder said no humans may pass." Okay, so this is generally the same as the goat back when the thing, so you just hold the... Oh, God. A weak spirit is no match for the might of the Gorons. Do you understand me, human? Then away with you. I got a scratch in my throat, so I decided to keep talking like this. Anyway, so if you try heading... I guess we can get up there, so we're going to head back to Kakariko Village and see if Ronaldo can say anything about this. Ah, how fortunate. You are in one piece. I saw you heading up the mountain trail, so I was worried. Are you trying to reach the Gorons of Death Mountain? It is far too dangerous, Link. They recognize only strength. A normal person could never persuade them. But I do know one person who was able to best them and earn their trust. His name was Bo. You may know him as the mayor of your hometown, Ordon. Please, go to him, and while you are there, Please let him know that the children are safe. Of course, getting them back would be best, but we could not keep them safe from the monsters on the road without a horse and cart. Please, return to Ordon and inform the parents that their children are free from harm. Give them my word. Well, how are we supposed to get out of this place if... How are we supposed to get out of this place without a horse because the thing's in the way and there's a cutscene and EPONA! A Bokoblin's right... Oh, the Bokoblins fell off him. EPONA's kind of very mad. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is you just want to hold the directions that they show you on the screen, which apparently isn't possible. You're gonna keep running around, but luckily you can still generally catch up with her and get on. The better way to look at it is try to keep Link on the center of EPONA. And you just hold the A button and you'll seize her. That's the word. Seize her! Anyway. No, not Caesar, like seize her. Anyway. So we now have EPONA back. What do you want? You're not too shabby a wrangler after all. Won't this make getting back to your town a lot easier? Now, go finish your errand so we can get back. Get a move on. Anyway, so what we're going to want to do is now that we have EPONA, we can now jump fences. Not the shark, we can jump a fence. Big difference. Guys, listen. Anyway. We can now jump the fence. And now that we can jump the fence, we can now do the thing that I was talking about at the beginning of this episode in collecting those golden bugs. Come over here. You start hearing a twinkling sound. And I know it's around here. Where is it? I heard the twinkling. I can hear it. I can hear it. Is it? There it is. Jesus. This is the female pill bug. As to be expected, the male pill bug will be very close to it. So that's what I'm going to be also getting while we're here in Kakariko Gorge. Ah, Mr. Link, wait! Ah, he runs so funny. Oh my god. Greetings, Mr. Link. I've come to deliver a letter. It is a letter from Uku. I love it when he does that. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail. I love that guy. Anyway, so now let's check what that. Let's check what this snail mail was after all. Dear adventurer, I was so happy to meet you and spend a bit of time with you. I'm planning a trip to a new location, just so you know. If you continue your journeys, we might see each other again. So take care of yourself. P.S. I didn't have a chance to tell you this, but I have a son. I'll introduce you if we meet again. He's a good boy who can help you like an item. He's so nice. So be nice, from Uku. Yeah, it's a little bit of foreshadowing, but you don't really have to read it anyway. Don't worry about it. Ah, I got stuck on the side of the thing. Okay, so the other male pill bug. I'm kind of forgetting where he is, but I'm pretty sure he's up here. Because there's nothing else up here. And we're getting attacked. Jesus, where is this dang... Anyway, I wasn't really looking for the bug. I was too busy getting attacked. I'm pretty sure the bug is around here. I could be wrong, and I think that I am. I know it's randomly here in Kakariko Gorge somewhere. I could be completely wrong, though. Anyway, regardless of where it is, if you come over here... You take out your Gale Boomerang and you look over here. I have to get off this again. You'll see that you're getting the right angle here. You can see on top of it there is a... Lock onto it. And... Our 5th heart piece! Yes, finally, we now have 5 heart containers. We're getting our 5th piece of heart. God, that took a while. There's an interesting glitch, actually, that you can do in this game. I didn't point it out when we first got there, but back in the last area of Hyrule Field, there's actually a little glitch you can do where you'll actually, like, basically you'll find, you won't even do this whole Goron part of the thing. You won't even go to Kakariko Gorge, and you'll actually skip straight to the third dungeon in the game. It's a really interesting glitch, but I don't know how to do it, so I won't. Anyway, I'm gonna keep looking for this dang male pill bug. I'll cut to when I find it. Found it. Jesus, took me long enough. Here is the male pill bug, right here next to the bridge. I've already rode past it a few times. I couldn't find it. Oh god, that took me a while to find. Anyway, let me get my... Okay. And for the first time in this Let's Play, I had to look at my notes. I know. You're all gonna get mad saying, I can't believe you had to look at your notes. You're such a noob at Let's Playing. I hate you. And I'm gonna unsubscribe and death threats, and I don't know. Anyway, it's not the point here. Regardless, I'm 100%ing the game so far. Although I have skipped over some chests where there's rupees in it and stuff, and it's... You guys have been complaining about it, which is kind of trivial in my opinion. There's an easy way to get rupees, so I don't really bother with chests that have rupees in them in dungeons. I will grab them, though, if I see them, and I'm like, oh, I should probably grab that because I'm right here. But, I mean, it's not the biggest of deals, in my opinion. Anyway, so we're already on our way back. Remember, you can take Epona all the way back. And we're running pretty low on time, actually. So I think we're just going to end it once we get back home to Ordon Village, which is where we almost are. But there's one more thing I do have to show you, which is one of the reasons why I'm still going right now. Plus, I know I've cut some stuff out, so... Anyway, if you remember, back when we were Wolf Link and Kakariko getting everything, we activated a... Where was it again? I have to look at my map. We activated this to happen right here. But when we did that Howling Stone, that's what it's called, by the way, a Howling Stone. We made one of these wolf things appear. What's he gonna do? I don't think I'm gonna fight him this time. That'd be kind of weird. And oh my god, he bit my head. Ah, it's him again. We meet again. You have a little more of a look of a hero than I did before. Do you feel ready to earn the next skill? Very well. But before we begin, I must test you to ensure that you have mastered the last skill I taught you, the ending blow. Now, come at me. And I go, yeah. Stabbing. Knock him over. Finish him. Anyway, I'm sure that joke's been done before. Excellent. It appears you are certainly capable of performing my lost art. Very well, my second skill is the shield attack. Let it be honed into your mind. This move on the bare exterior looks terrible. Basically, what you want to do is just lock on and push the nunchuck forward. And then, okay, after you shield attack, you attack. It may seem pretty dumb because all it does is kind of stun them. Trust me, it gets used really well later in the game. Okay, he wants us to practice it. Oh, jeez. What you can do is you can also deflect things like that with it. Perfect. When your enemies assail you with projectiles, this is how you will defeat them with ease. Done. You have now learned the second of my hidden skills, the shield attack. It looks like a silly move, but it gets built on later in the game. But I have 5 more secrets to teach you in time. The path to becoming a true hero is a long one, but once you have grasped all the hidden skills, you shall be worthy of walking it. You must persist on the lonely path of the sword to obtain true courage and earn the strength to conquer the great evils of the world. Do not forget your discipline with the blade before we meet again. So now we have learned the second of the 7 hidden moves. And I think it is about time to end the episode. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we will be, we will be standing right in front of this house, having a very nice time because this is my home. So next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, Link, look here, Link. Next time on Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we are going to be returning to Ordon to go talk to the mayor because he knows how to get the trust of the Gorons. So I will see you guys all next time.